Welcome to the Base to Pickle Show, everyone. It's Season 2, and we're coming to you from Pictona in Holly Hills here in Daytona Beach for some NCPA Collegiate Pickleball. I'm Uncle Muggs alongside Raul de Castro, and we're having fun here watching Collegiate Pickleball.
We're about to get started in the 2024 Florida Regional Championships of the NCPA.
So we have the Georgia Bulldogs going against the Emory University in a men's doubles, and this is Division I high-level pickleball.
Actually, we're going against Florida Gators and Emory, Uncle Muggs. The Bulldogs just finished playing.
I stand corrected.
Jason Ma serves.
Jason Ma and Tin Lau are representing Emory University. And in the far court, wearing the white shirts, we have Andres and Christian for the Florida Gators. Outstanding flying backhand there by Jason.
We saw Jason and Tim yesterday, and I don't think they were ready at their best. It was such a long day. Let's see how they do today. Very athletic players.
And there you see it, another flick backhand, and they can cover some court.
They definitely can. That quick step into the ball and staying steady, not flying that ball to the court is huge. Jason almost got there. That was nice little rally there.
So we're going to switch serves. Let's come back to us here real quick and tell everybody that, you know, we got a second season coming up of Base to Pickle. Wait, is it Base to Pickle?
Base to Pickle.
Base
to
Pickle.
Pickle. How is it, guys? I think it's Base to Pickle. Base to Pickle.
We're going to be back for another season, and we're going to have a good time bringing you some pickleball action like we are right here from Pictona.
Andres with the Gator serves.
There's that athleticism that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I mean, Tim, he jumps to get a little bit more oomph on that ball when he swings, and you can see it there. There's no returning a ball when it's hit like that. Look at that, Muggs. I mean, it's day and night from what we saw from Tim and Jason yesterday to what we're seeing today. This is great. This is what I expected to see from them yesterday.
Well, yesterday we saw them in singles, and this is a whole different ball game here with the doubles. But you're right. I mean, we're expecting a lot more. They're very athletic, and they're going up against the Florida Gators, a very formidable team with Andres and Christian.
Yeah, I mean, Christian has a ton of reach, and Andres is very athletic as well. He gets to a lot of balls.
A much-needed point there for the Gators, and it's Christian will be serving.
And now Andres serves. 3-1-1.
We're at one of your favorite locations, you know.
In South Florida, like I like to say it's South Florida, even though it's not South Florida, but I feel like it is because this is the only facility that we have in the East Coast that's like this, Muggs. This is part of our South Florida for me.
Here's a good look at the dink cam. And then we'll get a timeout. We're going to come back to us here for a second and talk to you a little bit about the NCPA and what a great job they're doing. They have a couple great sponsors here in Komodo and in Selkirk.
Definitely, Komodo is the ball sponsor. They also have paddles, and of course, Selkirk with their paddles. And they support, the pickleball community. Selkirk, of course, has Selkirk TV. They've got a paddle program to help kids in need. I mean, they've got all types of programs. So the Selkirk team and that family is doing a fantastic job for pickleball, as well as many other companies that have also jumped on that boat to help pickleball grow.
All right, the NCPA is here. These are the regional championships. The winners, of course, are going to go play in the national championships in February in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Time in. 3-3-1. Point.
We've got a 4-3-1 score now, Muggs. Tim went right to Andres' backhand, and it was just too hard to return. Andres is showing that chicken wing with the elbow, just trying to get to that ball. That was tough.
Okay, side out. Florida Gators took the lead here for the first time in this game.
These two guys up there, Andres and Christian, they're like walls. You see them standing there, there's no way you get a ball by them. You've got to hit it so hard to try to have them make a mistake. See that? So Jason Ma went for that rip, and it flies out. They're like two walls.
So it's Christian Frankie and Andres Tartio for your Florida Gators. Andres originally from Bolivia.
Let's go to dink cam. Oh, dinking is over. Let's stay right there.
We were here late into the night last night watching some spectacular pickleball. What impressed me the most, Raul, was the defense that you saw from the ladies' matches specifically.
Yeah, I love watching the ladies. They're very athletic, and they worked extremely hard through the night. They had the last match of the day.
We had a good time watching the Florida State Seminole, Bella. I know she's from your hometown, and she's an emotional player, fun to watch.
Yeah, we saw each other this morning, and she's like, that was exciting. I was on a roll. And I told her, we noticed you were doing jumping jacks ready for the next ball to come. Your opponent took a timeout. You were ready to just go. She's like, yeah, it was a great match. I felt really good. Now, yesterday, Muggs, we were talking about how the ball seemed out. And I say seemed out because they weren't called out. Though, if there was a camera, they would have been called out. These players here are very, very generous with their line calls most of the time.
At some point, this game of pickleball is going to have to evolve into some more technology, something like tennis where they have a cyclops or some kind of AI that is going to be calling the out calls a little bit more accurate than what we have now.
Yeah, I mean, the players are in the thick of it. It's hard to make a decision and get it right every time. So, the fact that they're very cordial about it, it's great to see.
Nice think battle there.
Tim sped it up just at the right time. There was a question about whether it was out or not. The ref is asking to call it sooner. 3-5-2. Or what did she call? 4-5-2? I couldn't hear. Referee Kathy is very clear with her instructions. Again, we heard her say, if you're going to call it out, call it sooner.
7-5-2.
7-5 in favor of the Gators.
Timeout, Emory.
So Emory's going to take a quick timeout. We're going to talk to you a little bit about where we are. And like we said, we're in North Florida. We're in Daytona Beach. Rainer Martins is the director and founder of this location. It's called Pictona. There's 49 courts. 12 of them are under roof. And we are at the 1,200-seat stadium court. It's well-lit, beautiful place, a brand new pro shop, and a place where we like to frequent. It's called The Kitchen.
Ooh, delicious kitchen. They've got smoothies, they've got wings, double burgers. The only option that you have, Muggs, to buy a burger is with a double patty.
I like that. Anything double is good. So tell us about Noah and the NCPA and what he's put together here at Pictona.
Noah started this, earlier this year or late last year, and it's taken off. He loved pickleball so much, and he said, nobody's doing this, I'm going to do it. And, of course, now we have Duper that also has their collegiate pickleball. And they work together, to make things happen for these kids and make sure kids get involved and healthy in a healthy way.
8-5-2.
Gators with the lead.
That was impressive, that backhand by Andres. He was ready for it.
He did anticipate it. It just didn't hit the center of the paddle.
5-8-1.
So Emery's serving.
There's Jason Ma once again, Muggs. He likes to dive in and poach, and he's got that soft backhand with just enough pop.
He looks like he's got springs in his ankles.
6-8-1. Second server.
Well, he tried it again there. That was just a little too far for him to, but he's feeling so comfortable that he went for it.
I think he got low enough to hit that ball.
I agree, but with that jump, how can you do that jump and stay low, right? Like staying low and jumping, they don't go together.
Yeah.
8-6-1.
So we've got an 8-6-1 score. See if they can hold them off. That's one stop.
All right, Christian Frankie.
8-6-2.
Oh, good reset.
Look
there.
at that.
Great reset. Lots of action there from the Emory University and Florida Gators here at the NCPA Regional Championships at Pictona.
We're seeing great defense and offense from both sides.
And this could be the game here. So due to the weather, we're not playing 2 out of 3. It's going to be one game, winner take all. The winner advances. And that's going to be it
And
for the
that's it.
Gators.
11-6.
Andres says, I'm sorry, because he mishit that ball too, but it worked out for the Gators.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. So we're going to wrap things up here after the first match. We'll have a long day. There's tons of pickleball coming up for you. We're going to have plenty of interviews.
This is FSU Pickleball, and you're watching the Face to Pickle Show.
Game 2, time in.
Welcome back to Game 2 here at Pictona, where it's the NCPA Regional Championships. It's Collegiate Pickleball, Division I, between the Emory University and the Florida Gators. Andres Tardio and Christian Frankie for the Gators are going up against Jason Ma and Tin Lau, and we're bringing you action courtside right here on the Base to Pickle show.
This team is pretty well matched. You know, one of the things that I've noticed is when Emory gets a little bit too antsy, wanting to do too much, then the Gators take advantage of that because the mistakes that are being made are unforced. So look at that.
There's an example right there. You're pretty accurate with that. You're pretty good at this announcing thing, Raul.
I don't know about that. I just call it how I see it.
The Gators are in the near court. There's another unforced error. Emory's in the far court.
2-0-2.
Christian Frankie serves. See that defense?
What a firefight there.
Yeah, that was great by Jason Ma. Stay within. Let your talent do the work.
0-2-1.
Good start for the Gators.
Second server.
Did I sped that one up? Almost got hit in the face.
Nice dinking action here.
All right, good camera coverage, guys. The camera crew's doing a great job.
Outstanding. They've got great coverage of the court
2-0-1.
from dinking to court, the entire court. Look at that. That was a little bit of a reach that he couldn't get to.
3-0-1.
So our two camera guys, blue and red mugs, are doing a tremendous job. We've got Steve from Pictona in the house.
We had a good time with Steve yesterday playing some pickleball, and we'll have some clips of that in the second season of Base to Pickle.
Side out.
We've got a side out, and Emory needs to get going here. And there it is.
They're on the board. So it's Tin Lau and Jason Ma for Emory University. Christian Frankie and Andres Tardio for the Florida Gators. And there's a net cord.
That's one of the hardest things right there, Muggs, to stay within when it happens. The ball pops up, you see it like a beach ball, and you just want to crush it. He didn't take his time to position himself properly, and it flew out. Did you see that backhand by Jason Ma?
That had some pace on it.
Second server.
Gators are holding their own on defense.
He's serving a little bit. 2-3-2. Side out.
All right, Gators get the ball back.
3-2-1.
Emory closed the gap a little bit, Muggs.
They've made it a game.
Point.
I saw a little bit of indecision there from Tim. Was he going to hit it hard or was he going to dink? And,
Absolutely.
of course, it was too late when he tried to speed that up.
I saw the same thing. I wasn't sure if he was going to dink or drive. And there's a no-doubter there from Andres. The ball goes out of play. I want to give a shout out to the referee, Kathy. She's a real trooper. She was out here for at least 10 hours yesterday.
She was. So what we saw there was a little bit of a lack of communication, right? These boys have so much talent. They both could have gotten to that the communication would have been there, that point would have kept going. And of course, Emory capitalized on that. So yesterday we played a little pickleball, and luckily I had my kitchen pickleball bag with all the paddles.
It's amazing how many paddles fit into one of Grub Brucio's bags. I mean, I counted at least 9. You had towels in there. You had a dozen,
Pickleballs.
dozens of pickleballs, a spare shoes, cell phone, a dry compartment. It's amazing the quality and the design of the kitchen bag.
Yeah, you know, it's a $250 or so pickleball. Look at that.
Florida keeping Emory back.
That's the athleticism mugs that we wanted to see from Tim and Jason.
You know, it looked like Florida had control of that point, and it's got to be the best point of the game so far. And this being the second game, Florida won the first game. But you're right, Raul. He was almost in the grandstand to hit that ball.
That's some of the best pickleball we've seen right here. These last 2 points, the athleticism that we've been talking about from these two guys from Emory is showing up.
That's what we expected from Lau and Ma, and you're seeing it here on Stadium Court.
The talent is there. How do they rein that talent in to harness all of it? And look, that ball flies out because what? The exertion, right? You got to tone it back down. That's one of the hardest things to do.
After such an exciting shot, you got to take a deep breath and regroup a little bit. So
it's one of the hardest things, Uncle Muggs, to go so hard and then to pan it down right away.
So the Gators are in the near court. They're serving to Emory University.
I don't know about you, Muggs, but this is an exciting match to watch. It really is. Both teams are incredible.
Good talent on both sides of the net. Gators back on top, 6-5.
6-5-2.
That may have been going on with the one that Jason Ma hit. He even looked down to see where he was.
7-5-2. Yeah, point. Timeout, Emory. 8-5-2, 1 minute.
Let's take a quick timeout here on the court, and we have a chance to talk about our upcoming season of Base to Pickle, where we have like great products. We'll continue to have interviews. We're going to cover all the best local tournaments in Florida. And tell me about one of the sponsors that we're going to have on the show.
I mean, one of the sponsors that we're going to be working with is Pickle for a Cause, just around the corner. Young Life is the charity that they are supporting, and we'll be there to help them out, cause a little hype, get some smiles, and show those smiles off on the Base to Pickle show.
You're right. This is the first tournament that Michelle Garcia puts together. It's for a charity. And we're always here to help out those special events. You can count on the Base to Pickle show to be there courtside with action, interviews, and a whole lot more. Right now we're in Pictona at Daytona Beach watching some collegiate pickleball.
Nice ball movement by Tim. And he goes right to the body.
Body bag.
Body bag. You know, I don't think it's such a big deal when it hits you in the chest. You know, it's part of the game.
It's part of the game, just like the let cords, miss hits.
That's nice chop overhand by Christian.
Well, the Gators have put together a formidable team here. Both teams, Florida Gators 1 and Florida Gators 2 are here.
I mean, they faced each other. That's how formidable those two teams were. They faced each other last night.
In the semis.
See, that can't happen. Those have to get over the net.
8-6-1. Point.
Well, they've creeped back into this. It's 7-8.
Second server.
9-6-2, second server. Gators have a chance to end it here if they can score these next 2 points.
9-6-2.
Emery needs a stop.
Side out.
Impatience, right? Because if he allows that to drop, then Christian has a shot coming in from the baseline.
They're talking about it now. I mean, that's the second time that Andres cuts Christian off.
That stays at the net.
Seems like Emery's shooting themselves in the foot this game. I mean, a lot of unforced errors.
6-9.
Yes, I love the shoes though, right? The pink we love. Tim's shoes.
Point.
And again, they're so talented.
7-9-2.
Athleticism.
Despite the weather, we had some rain today, which caused this tournament to be adjusted in a way, but I'm hearing some carbon fiber hitting some plastic balls in the outer courts. And we might have some action in the outer courts if they can dry them up.
Jason Ma went all the way around, but he stayed within, and they were able to score. They're pulling within one now.
Side out.
And that's the one thing that I see. If your body's going back, you're going to have less pop onto the ball, so it stays at the net, which is what happened to Jason. They need 2 stops. And there's one. 9-8-2, Andres serving for the Gators.
9-8-2.
Got to be very careful with this dinking here. What a speed up by Tim to get the ball back. That was gutsy, Muggs.
They're not giving up here. Emery's still alive.
8-9-1.
That was gutsy by Tim, and it worked. Let's go to the dink cam. Here we see the action nice up and close. Red is doing a fantastic job.
Second server.
Good work there by Christian.
8-9-2.
Nice by Andres, quick hands. Oof. It's a nice little battle there. Tim just couldn't get that one over. A little too soft. I think it hit off the end of his paddle. Did he have to jump for that? He didn't, but he did, and it stayed at the net.
10-8-1.
That's the time where you need to be a little bit more defensive than offensive. You're behind and in danger of giving up a point that the next point is point game. You got to play a little safer. He went for it, did not pay off. So, Muggs, let's come back to us and talk about what this means here to the kids that come and play pickleball at these venues and, you know, with these tournaments. Where would these kids be? What would they be doing if they weren't playing pickleball?
Well, this particular tournament, thanks to Noah's vision, and his unique approach to putting everybody together, and he has his finger on the pulse of what's going on in pickleball on the Division I level. I mean, you have colleges here from all over the United States. You have Clemson University, Georgia, Florida, Florida State. These kids are involved, and they're playing at a very, very high level. These aren't, rec players by any means. I mean, these are kids that maybe in the future could even turn pro.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned Noah and his team. They're doing a fantastic job. One unique thing that Noah does is they pray prior to the tournament starting. That's unique. That's special, like everyone here. That was a nice job there by Emery, staying within. They allowed the Gators to make the error. Again, they've got to take the same approach. And again, Tim was going backwards. He tried to hit the ball, and it hits off the end of this paddle, not enough on it.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here from Pictona in Daytona Beach, and we're going to bring you back in a few minutes here with some NCPA Florida Regional Championship action right here on the Base to Pickle show. Welcome back to the Base to Pickle show, everyone. We're at Pictona for the NCPA Women's Doubles Finals, and this is going to be a good one. Raul, we have the Florida State Seminoles, and they're going up against the Bulldogs from Samford, and it's been a long 2 days, and finally we got the final two teams, and we're going to have a champion after this.
Yes, we are going to have a champion. We saw the fiery Bella Contil with FSU go at it last night in singles. Today she was again fired up. And Lily Shaw, her teammate, she was hurt yesterday. She was limping, and this morning I saw her limping still. It looks like she's warmed up and ready to go because, I mean, she's in the final, Mugs, against Samford, which our friends Christiana the lefty then Caroline are going at it, and this is going to be one of the best matches I think we've seen from the ladies.
It's going to be very interesting to see because each team has a left-handed player, of course, Carolina and Lily Shaw, and we're going to have a good one here for the finals. I can't wait. The referees here, and NCPA has put on an excellent event once again in one of our favorite venues here in Daytona Beach. It's called Pictona. There's 49 courts. 12 of them are under roof, and we're in the most beautiful 1,200-seat stadium center court. An energetic crowd. Colleges from all over the country have battled this weekend, and I can't wait.
It's going to be awesome. You know, I had to go over to the kitchen and order some food because I'm like, I've got to get ready for this because it's going to be high energy, and we're going to be here every minute for all of you.
So let's take you right down to courtside for some action here in the women's doubles NCPA finals. So it's 2 out of 3, and here's game one. Let's get ready to pickle.
Okay, that one stayed at the net. Nice dinking battle right there, right off the gate, Uncle Muggs. We've been saying that we haven't seen much dinking. Here we started this game with a lot of dinking.
And that's our first body bag.
Yeah, first body bag, first slam. Now 2 for 1. You know, once you get that ball right over the shoulder, it's coming. Body bag number 2.
2 points, 2 body bags, and we're going to see some emotion from Bella Contil.
Oh, yeah, she wears it on her sleeve, like you say.
Good decision there to let that ball go long.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on Lily, see how she's moving with that ankle. Her left ankle's wrapped.
Yeah, good point, Raul. You notice she's got the bulge on her ankle. She seems like it has it wrapped with some kind of compression bandage. And we'll see if that has anything to do with the outcome of this match.
You saw Caroline, she smashed that, and it seems like FSU's not used to getting those, coming that hard. So they're just warming up.
The ball explodes off of Caroline's paddle.
Yeah, it does. See if FSU can get on the board.
There's Hornigold, the lefty, causing a switch of serve. And now we're going to have Bella Contil. And a much-needed point to break the Bulldogs' momentum. So in the near court, the Florida State Seminoles.
Bella has a wonderful serve. We've seen it all weekend. Right there, she was stepping up and had to just, try to get that ball back over and ended up popping it up.
Hornigold serving to Bella. And it looks like they're keeping Bella on the left side. That seems to be the strategy for the Seminoles.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it's easier for Lily to get to the balls in the middle because it's on her left side, so she doesn't have to move so much, being that ankle. That's in. Oh, way to go back into the court. You saw some power there from Hornigold.
That's right. So both Christine Cox and Hornigold from the Bulldogs are showing some pop today.
FSU is doing their best. I know Lily is pushing through. See if they can get on a roll here after they make this stop. Second serve, here we go.
7-1 in favor of the Bulldogs right now.
And there it is. Good defense by Lily. Hornigold could not put her paddle in position and flies that one out. Let's see if Bella can start this off and they get on a roll. They need it. The game's getting away from them, 1-7. You see that ball? Yes, it was lifted. But the biggest thing is that Lily's able to get there because it's on her left-hand side. She's left-handed, and it's also right where her left ankle is not feeling too well. Yeah, they're having a hard time, unfortunately.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to call a timeout here and just regroup. Florida State is reeling here.
Yeah, it's time for a timeout. All right, that's one stop.
See if they can gather some momentum here after a stop. Maybe get a couple points on the board and change the landscape of this first game.
That's a good leave.
So a stop by FSU. Bella Contil in the near court, wearing the all black.
That's the step back right there that Bella was able to handle this time. She didn't pop it up. She was able to control it and keep that ball down. It worked out. 2-7. And Bella hits that offsides.
Now what you want to do when you're coming from behind.
There it is.
This game gets close, I guarantee you we're going to hear the boisterous Bella Contil screaming some encouragement to her partner, Lily
Look at
Shaw.
that. Look at that. She saw it. There you see the emotion you just mentioned. Bella on cue, Muggs.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. She saw that wide gap and went right for it. Ready? 7-4-1, Muggs. They've got some points back. What a shot by Caroline.
Big forehand up the middle.
We've heard it before. The middle.
Solves the riddle. Caroline Cox on a roll here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, so they gave up 2. They got those 2 points right back.
It's been a really fun weekend for all the colleges.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that?
This could be game point right here. Quick timeout for FSU. But you saw some of the colleges there taking pictures, Raul.
Yeah.
And it is a memorable time. Some of these youngsters, it's the first time they've ever visited Pictona. And it's a wonderful facility. But we've had colleges here from all over the southeastern United States, from Georgia, Alabama, obviously Florida.
Maine,
and North Carolina.
Alabama.
Alabama was here. And again, let's give a quick shout out to the referee for all the matches here on the center court.
Kathy has been unbelievable. She manages and handles these kids like they're her own.
And there's no doubt when she makes a call. I mean,
That's
Kathy
right.
says something, you know, it sticks.
That's right.
And we've all earned and gained her respect, and we respect her as a referee. And she's doing an excellent job here at Pictona. We've seen her at other tournaments as
And
well.
what about the camera team and the whole logistics with the rain and everything that's gone on? They've kept this going pretty smoothly.
All right, we're getting underway after a timeout.
There is the boisterous Bella Contil. You heard her yell, "Let's go," with a big smile. She's excited. She says one more stop and they get it back. Gotta love that energy from Bella. Oh no. Let's go.
So we're going to head over to game 2 now after a quick break here from Pictona between the Bulldogs of Samford, who've taken the first game here in the women's finals over the Florida State Seminoles. And we'll be right back after this quick message on the Base to Pickle show. Welcome back to the Base to Pickle show, everyone. We're at Pictona at Holly Hill for the women's doubles. It's the gold medal match. It's the finals between the Bulldogs of Samford and the Florida State Seminoles, who dropped the first game in the best of 3 here at center court at Pictona.
There you saw Christiana serve from Samford, and now they're in a dinking battle. One of the biggest things, Muggs, when it comes to dinking is having that patience, waiting for that ball to be high enough. Christiana went for that, but that ball was below the white tape. Hard to get it over to speed it up like that.
You know, the storyline coming into this game was Lily Shaw's ankle. We saw her limping around yesterday. She has it taped up and some compression on there today, and let's see if that's a factor. Looks like she's moving around very well. There's an ATP by Christiana.
Oh, that was called out. You know, Lily's favoring that ankle a little bit, but she is moving well. We just noticed there's not a lot of power coming from her.
FSU needs to get something going here.
Hey, that strategy worked. She bounced that ball super high, and Bella hit it out. And she does it again. That's a nice overhand by Lily there. Ooh, that was very, very close.
All you need is to get a couple points for the Seminoles here, and you're going to hear the emotional leader of this team, Bella Contil. You're going to hear her voice resonate through the center court here at Pictona.
We love that passion.
Second game of 3.
FSU has to win this one. See what I mean? Bella is now ready. She knows that they're going to come with power like that. Earlier in the first game, she would not have returned that.
Christiana serving to Bella.
Oh,
nice short hop dink there. Lefty serving to lefty.
what a defensive play by Bella there. And she rolls her eyes on that last one because she's like, what am I doing? She had good defense there. Sometimes they just go into the net. Like that.
Yeah, this could be the break that FSU needs. Number one, to get on the board. Number two, to get some momentum going their way. They're kind of flat here today.
That one was out and called right away by Bella. Muggs, is it one thing for your partner to call it and another for you to call it? What is the easiest and best way you think for that to happen? Because the idea is to get the call right.
Yeah, I mean, usually the case is the closest player to the ball makes the call, but there's certain circumstances where the ball short hops you at your feet and you can't really put your eyes on it, and your partner has a better angle than you, and your partner will call the ball.
And what happens when they both call it and they don't agree?
I guess we've got to take that on a case-by-case basis.
Well, if they don't agree, then the partner that calls the ball in means the ball is in because it goes to the favor of the opponent.
Caroline Cox serving to Bella, who's in the far court for the Seminoles.
FSU just looks very, very uncomfortable against Samford, Muggs. It's like they don't have an answer. They haven't figured out how to, disrupt Samford's play.
Caroline Cox serving to another left-handed player. Oh, good angle there.
That was beautiful. You put that to a lefty there, they can do some damage like you saw there from Lily. Oh, no, just a miss hit. And you can see it in Bella's face. She throws up her hands, her face is like, no, what am I doing? They'll get it together.
The Bulldogs are on their way to a rout here.
I mean, it's good defense from FSU, but defense isn't enough. You also have to be able to play offense when you get your chance.
6-1-2.
Nice job by these ladies. Good job, FSU there. As we set off, Uncle Muggs, on this season too, I'm looking forward to supporting more of pickleball, amateur pickleball players, events, and
Charities.
charities.
2-6-1.
We've got January 18th, Soul for Souls charity. That is where they buy shoes for people in need. What an awesome shot. Backhand by Caroline.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have the Seminoles handcuffed here. They haven't really allowed Bella to use her game, her power game. Seems like everything is close to the body and up in the net, and just they can't seem to flow. The Bulldogs are having a good time. They're smiling. And there's a little spark from the Seminoles, causing a side out here at 6-3. So it's 3-6.
She does it again. Soft touch across the court where Bella can't reach it because they're playing back.
That causes a side out, and Christiana, Hornigold
6-3-1.
serving here in the near court.
Nice adjustment by Lily there off the tape.
Courtney just reached out with her backhand and just got a piece of that one.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. She's done it twice.
7-3-1.
Now Caroline went down the middle, but being that Lily's lefty, she had an answer right back up the middle. And of course, that's Caroline's backhand, and Christina wasn't near. There was some confusion there whether it was in or out. They agree that it was in. Side out.
3-7-1.
That ball looked like it was going to sail out, and the Seminoles are really digging themselves a hole here in game two.
It's unfortunate. They're much better players than what we're seeing. It's just not, they can't get it going steadily. And Lily's doing a great job with her ankle and everything being the way it is. Whoever has the most patience is going to win this battle.
That was the longest dink battle of this game and of the previous game.
7-3-1.
The Bulldogs come out ahead. They held patience, and that was called out.
It was out. It was kind of a low.
Carolyn's serve was called out for the Bulldogs.
Second server.
And now we'll have Christiana Hornigold, the left-handed player here in the near court for the Bulldogs.
I just stayed at the net. Lily felt that because she's like, that was just a normal dink I was going for. But you know, that's her left side. That's where she can't put too much pressure on that ankle, Muggs. So she's standing up a little bit extra, not putting too much pressure on that ankle.
It sounds like the train's going to leave the station here, and FSU's not going to be on board.
Yeah, the trip out to
They call a
Vegas is going to
timeout.
be a thing. And while we have this train going by, let's go on commercial break, Uncle Muggs, after the 2024 Florida Regional Championship. We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome back to center court here at Pictona, where it's the NCPA National Collegiate Pickleball Championship, and you're watching it on the Base to Pickle show. And we're at the women's finals. We're at the second game, and it's been a blowout here. The Bulldogs of Samford won the first game 11-4, and they're up 9-3 here in the second game over the Florida State Seminoles. And right after this, we're going to have the men's doubles.
Nice adjustment by Bella there. No, a miss hit again. She's had a few of those, and it's like it's unlike Bella.
We're looking at game point. The winners here punch a ticket to Las Vegas for the Nationals, and it's going to be the Bulldogs of Samford behind the paddle of Christina Hornigold and Caroline Cox take the win here at Pictona.
Samford wins 11-3. They're excited. Those girls laugh and smile a lot. I was talking to them earlier, and they're excited to be going to the
So what are
Vegas trip.
What are your thoughts on this whole the women's division, the doubles? They started playing last night until late at night, and now we finally have a champion, well deserved.
It's a great event. The women did a great job. The camaraderie between them when they're sitting around, it's a beautiful thing to see. And the men also have that same thing. And when they're on the court, they're battling it out. And in talking to Chase from Kennesaw State, he's like, yeah, we banter each other, but it's all in fun. We do it to each other, but it's all in fun. So that's exciting. That's what you want to see.
So we have a chance. There has a chance to win both the men's doubles and the women's doubles, and we're going to have the men's doubles championship round, the final round, the gold round, right here in Pictona. And I'm excited to bring that as well as other interviews that we're going to show you right here on the Base to Pickle show. Stay with us. We're going to be right back after these brief messages.
This is FSU Pickleball, and you're watching the Base to Pickle show.